Hi everyone, welcome back to Kingmaker. We've just handed in stuff to Bokken. Those bloody spiders in Fangbury Cave. Spent all our money on getting our strength back from the poison. And now we're heading out. I might take the weapons. Just in case we come across someone. I've still only got the 5 people. Doing a Marge Simpson. Okay. Where's 2? Could go to the Sycamore Thorn Ford. That's got the Manticore, so I asked her that. I could do the top layer maybe of this. Not the wargs will rinse me. Here. Then down to here. Well, either way, I want to fill in the map a bit anyway, so I go this way. Just get different routes and stuff planned out. I'll give that a miss for now. Am I going to get tired? No, good. I step 1 foot inside and then everyone will get fatigued a bit. This is what the nymph told us about, isn't it, this location? People seem to be moving really slowly, but I'm only on medium. God, everyone's got terrible strength. Apart from maybe 7, 8. A couple of 14s. Well, I'm a kineticist, I don't need strength.
My search was not in vain.
No, it wasn't. Well done, found a coin.
Follow my lead.
Quick save in case Lindsay blows herself up.
I see something. Anything else?
Nice. What's that there? Bandits. Okay. There's bandits here. I missed something up there, edible moss. What's this here? Go back this way. Herbs. I can hear some noises. Like Watchtower, the bandits seem to have planned to seriously secure the area. What's that there? Everyone stop. Yeah, I could hear like a whetstone blade thing for a second there. Bandits' belongings are piled together in a messy heap. Need to roll an 8. Search the belongings for information or valuables. Nice. Succeed. You find a cache under all the clothes and blankets. Opening the lid of a small hole, you find a box full of bottles. An inscription on the inside reads, "Wine for the Stag Lord. Don't you dare steal it, fools. I'll make sure you rot." Poison the wine. These aren't hostile yet. Scores, Cressel. The dark-haired bandit is kicking the ground irritably. When she sees you, she squares her shoulders and clenches her hand axes. This is the woman that Svetlana asked us to spare. Well, look who's here. She's also at the Oleg's when we first arrived. Easy now. I'm not here to blanket the stolen land with corpses. Lower your weapon. Let's talk. I won't kill anyone who leaves the Stag Lord service who is willing to help me find him. So think about it. Is he really a leader you're ready to die for? Something in your words seems to impress Cressel. She frowns for a moment, then spits. Fine. I won't cut your throat. For now, at least. Also, I won't kneel to some rest-off upstart. Why would you try to make peace? Are you just naturally kind? Or have you been listening to Svetlana? Svetlana asked me to show you mercy. Don't know why. Kessel frowns and then looks away. Mercy, huh? I haven't heard of that in Stolen Lands for a long time. Alright, here's my piece. Oh, I've got the wedding ring. The Stag Lord's been spending more time keeping an eye on the bottom of his glass than on what's going on around him. If we won't answer an insult from rest-off crook like Jamandi, then you're right. We chose the wrong leader. So go ahead. Do whatever you're going to do. I won't stop you, but I won't help you either. And here, give this to Svetlana. The bandit places a ring in your hand, then leaves. Okay.
I know the way.
Jod. Kavkan. See you in a minute. I'm going to loot everything first. Shocking Grasp. Doom. Written orders. Vessel, a task. As soon as you're done with the taxes, find an old hut in the woods upstream of Thorn River and burn it to the ground. This is Stag Lord's wish. It literally said, burn, burn. It was originally going to be Doven, but it grew upset when they learned nobody lived in the hut. It said burning houses with no one in them was boring. So it said I'd send someone more reliable. It's a strange task, but try to finish it quickly. And now asking what the, or why bother with this trifle instead of going for war with the rest of. We'll get to that. A recipe for sweet pancakes. And notes of a travelling priest. Ilthuliak with Tyrion Dean. You see a dark-haired man, about 45. This is not... Reading that, I'm not good chance. He had wrinkles on his face, making him look 60 at first sight. He's currently a prisoner, judging from his tied hands. Slouches a bit, squinting short-sightedly at the light as he moves his lips as though speaking to someone invisible. He jerks his head up as he notices you. Phase of Everstill. It's the it's the nature god, is it? Wilderness hunting, is that ever still? Stag god, yeah. Someone finally chased off those scoundrels. Thank you, stranger. My name is Jod Kavkin. I'm a priest of Erestil, from Galt. Oh, Lindsay's from Galt. Those bandits attacked me when I was crossing the river, so they wanted to take me to the leader, make me heal their wounds. Not a chance. The strength granted me by Erestil is meant to help honest people, not robbers. How did you come to be in these lands, Jod? I was led here by a vision sent by the elk god, Jod says with veneration. Erestil showed me that somewhere in this wild land lies the temple of the elk, an ancient shrine forlorn and desecrated. I saw the ruins of the temple and the shadows of a predator lurking in sorcerer's fog. I felt the echoes of a vicious rituals performed at the once blessed place. I have no doubt Erestil revealed all this to me so I could stop the ungodly sorcery that's desecrating the temple. And where is this temple? I don't know. Visions, even divine ones, are often vague and unreliable. Know only that the temple is somewhere near the Null Marches. I'm afraid I won't be able to find it myself, but the bandits look around every corner in this place. He shakes his head sadly. Release him. I'm glad I could help. Jod mutters a bit, rubbing his hands. Oh, these times. To be as surprised to meet an honest woman as to see a manticore at a vegetable stall. Thank you for your help. I've exhausted my supply of prayers, but I'm glad to repay you in future, once I've restored my strength. Come to me if you ever need to be healed or blessed. I'm afraid an old fool like me won't be able to handle the mission given to me by Erestil on my own. How can I search for the temple when the bandits around here won't let me take a single step? I'll head to Oleg Leviton's trading post. To rest, I think about what to do next. Please, traveller, if you happen to discover the ruins of the Temple of the Elk, come inform old Jod. My gratitude will know no bounds. Okay, so we've got the hut and also Temple of the Elk. And also, we have sweet pancakes, and we had a book, didn't we? Oh my god, this is a lot of reading. Notes of a travelling priest, Elthuliak, by Tyrion and Dean. Imagine this, a girl whose name I shall not disclose comes to town and immediately purchases the most expensive suburban villa. This newcomer spends unfathomable amounts on charity, even returning several tragically perished citizens to life at her own expense. She's very young, her rough speech and manners indicate she's not of noble birth. This leaves the whole town wondering, how did this young lady come to possession of such a huge fortune, and why did she spend it so eagerly? I'm just trying to understand this. Returning several tragically perished citizens to life. Did she get paid for resurrection scrolls or something? Because these are fucking $6,000 a piece or something. The secrets were revealed to me when I was invited to the mysterious girl's house to provide healing services. The young lady reluctantly displayed something she'd been hiding from everyone. Terrible acid burns. She forestalled any questions with a single word. Elthuliak. The monstrous black dragon's name was well known in the River Kingdoms. She had lived in the region for hundreds of years, inspiring terror and emptying settlements. Many experienced dragon hunters attempted to put a stop to her, and all perished. No one knew where Elthuliak's lair was, or where she would strike next. The wounds Elthuliak's acid breath left on my patient's body were terrible, but her soul was hurt much worse. The girl and her friends had found the lair of the dragon. They could have gathered hunters to destroy the monster, but instead they kept silent in search of profit. When the lair's mistress was absent, they would carry treasure out little by little. Elthuliak suspected something was happening, so she set an ambush for the thieves, and they were dealt with cruelly. My patient pretended to be dead, surviving while the dragon devoured the bodies of her friends. She had much gold left at her disposal, but it came with a burden of memories that recalled devastated cities and countless people burned by acid. Unable to tolerate the guilt, the girl tried to atone for ill-gotten gains of the good deeds. I was able to heal her physical wounds. When we parted, she told me she planned to spend the rest of her wealth organising an expedition to Lethuliak's lair to end the beast. I recently heard the rumour that the villa had been abandoned for quite some time now. It's possible that the owner left for other lands, but my heart tells me the bones lie in the lair of Lethuliak that ringed terror and plague to the river kingdoms. I can't remember seeing a black dragon in this game, but like I said, I haven't finished it. Never finished it. I think I got up the pit axe. My first one, many years ago. Okay. Oh, it's got something over here. Something I missed. Another box. That's not like me. Okay, I've got these enemies. Where were they? Down here, weren't they? If I rotate this, does this rotate as well? It does rotate. Oh, that's... I didn't expect that to rotate as well. I expected this map orientation to be static. Oh, there's the edible moss. Okay, let's get back down here then. Think about how to approach this. This is the only crossing. Okay.
I'll go ahead.
Have they all gone?
Would you look at that?
Yeah, because I've talked to Cressel, it seems like they've all gone. Masterwork heavy flail and a ring of protection. I didn't know they all went. That's nice. Oh, you can come in this side as well. I didn't notice that either.
All according to plan.
I am being a bit dim-witted today. So, 21, 18, 17 is you. 18, 17. Okay, maybe give you that masterwork longsword. Oh, you do have a longsword +1. Better chance of hitting. Not as much damage as that, but better defended, more chance of hitting, doing some damage. Okay, so we've got to find the empty shack somewhere upriver, and oh, this rotates as well. Ugh, that's strange. I didn't expect that to happen. That would really confuse me. Where's the abandoned hut? Okay. That probably joins up with that. This goes down to here. They're going to get fatigued in a minute, aren't they?
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
Oh, that's everyone. Okay. Use all these. Don't need to go hunting then. Because I use rations. And you can do cooking. Yeah. Actually. You can't do anything apart from watch. Same with you. Your watch. Your watch. Can't do anything apart from, well, you can do cooking. So, camouflage, -5, +0. Okay. Maintain armor, I guess, because you can't do anything else. +1 circumstance AC bonus in the first battle within 12 hours. Okay. And you two. Let's go there then. So what are you good for? We're using that. Yeah, we're using rations. Yeah.
Why are you staring at me? Do you see the shadow of inevitable death behind my shoulder?
No, you do.
No, I saw a spot of soot from the fire on your cheek. Looks like a unicorn. Harem, do you ever wash your face?
That's rude. Veiled. And she has that buff for 12 hours and the first battle. 16 hours, okay. Don't know why it's 16 hours. What's this about? What have I done? I came to here. Oh, the wedding ring. Okay. Old oak. Not too far. I've lost that buff. Never mind.
Resting would be nice, don't you
Shut
think?
up. Everyone's fatigued, so I've got to rest again. Surprised I wasn't attacked on the road. You're here. Please follow me. I don't want to break this so it just goes off. There we go. Everyone rest up. Do exactly the same again.
Harem, I know what you wanted to tell me. Don't even try. I'm not going to bow to your Brotus, or to anyone else.
But you are wrong. Everyone needs a name to call on in the hour when all things come to an end.
Oh, that's nice. I got a +1 to all saving throws. Saving throws. Good day. That's half our rations gone. Father, please, I look for the herbs you asked for. It's enough to. Science, did you forget the rules? You speak when I say. You do as I say. Disobedience. What's that? Acid blast. Enough. I can't. Enough. You do as I say. Disobedient leads to punishment. If disobeyed twice, but Father, 3 times. Yeah, acid splash. Like my dad. What with that? My dad didn't have the acid splash. Staircase decayed and collapsed long ago. It can't be climbed.
This requires your attention.
Rotten wooden racks, long ago used for drying herbs. Potion of enlarged person. Okay. I missed some loot. Some more herbs. Okay. It's a very small area, this. Wolves. 2 wolves. Ferocious.
I know the way.
Angry woofers. Okay. You charge. Valerie. Can't charge that one, so charge that one.
What troubles
You do that. You do that. Turn it off. You can turn it off now. Oh, nice one. It's 17. To skin a ferocious wolf. Okay. Bushes grow in the well. Clear sign it was abandoned long ago. And a note. Hasn't got bless on. Or try not to. He's got 2. Oh, his favourite. +3 to will saving throws for the day. Okay, so favourite food. Is that the same for everybody though? Or was that different? That's written orders. I just picked up something else, didn't I? A note. Nougat's nuggets. Nougat nugget, as I always call it. In early spring, Willow's leaves are the same colour as her eyes. Oh, that's nice. His 2. I barely hold myself from burning them out with acid. It's his fault. Despicable. Weak. If it was not for him, she would still be alive. Oh, so... Guess she died in childbirth? That's his son? Does not talk to me. Looks away. Plans something. I know. I know. I have to gather forest herbs and make a hiding place. Hide my charms. He is a coward, but he can steal and run away. I will punch it out of him. Everything hurts. I can barely walk. How could he? How? He would never bring himself to confront me on his own. He says his name is now Stag Lord. He says he will not let me die or let me go. He says I should not be calling him my son like I ever did. He told me to pack my things. We are leaving soon. He now has his people and his own fortress. I'm hiding the charms in the herb cache. I probably should not. I will not be able to escape. He will not let me. Well, sounds like you got what you deserved. Violence breeds violence. It does seem you were very quick with your fists against your child, and with other forms of emotional, mental, physical torture.
In due time.
Where have you been? I told you to prepare everything for the ritual. He's a Stag Lord now. You never give me orders again. What? Well then, summon your power, or maybe you'd like to try the acid. I'm not your slave any longer. Not your toy. Not your son. Enough, I won't kill you. Your powers will be of use to me. From now on, do as I say, you speak when I say. Disobedience leads to punishment, as always. Oh, not as always, just always. Yeah, when I confronted my dad, went more or less the same way, after he tried to kill me twice. Anyway. Small deserted timber shed. We've got Masterwork Earthbreaker. Masterwork Dwarven Unglosh. Urglosh, not Unglosh, Urglosh. I don't know for the... Well, I guess the blessers run out, but we've got another one.
I have been waiting for you. The flowers, birds, and wind told me you would come. Oh, my poor flowers. They will perish before long in this bog.
A familiar outline of the nymph appears before you. Seems that only you can see or hear the nymph.
Not many have heard a voice from above, and fewer still are those who followed it to a positive outcome.
Thanks, Valerie. I had a strange vision, a young man and an old druid who tortured him. Then they exchanged roles.
Yes, yes. The soil, water, and stones here are infused with toxic pain and fear. They poison this place as we speak. You have seen where your enemy's journey began. The one called Stag Lord was once the victim of a cruel madman, and has since become one himself. You see now how monsters are born. But what comes of regret for a thing you cannot change? There is no time to be lost. We must do away with the fog quickly.
Would you stop following me? Oh, no intention of helping. That's brilliant. Tell me about yourself. I'd like to know more about my ally.
Do you really wish to know? Fine. I'll tell you a fairy tale. Once upon a time, there lived a young nymph. She lived in an enchanted forest, where 1,000 birds sung day and night, where the sun often left a spark or two hanging in the tree crowns, and where the starlight fell on sleepy glades like a glowing soft haze.
The nymph's eyes grow cloudy.
The young nymph loved simple things, like sitting by the stream with her friends, braiding each other's hair and adorning their braids with crystals made of dew, or watching the flowers blooming. But inside her soul, the young nymph dreamed of something more.
Nymph's voice is quiet but clear. As you hear it, you seem to sense the aroma of the forest glades, washed with the morning dew, mixing with the odour of spring meadows aflood with blooms.
Oh, dreams. Nothing in any world can live without them. Even a seed that falls in fertile soil cannot sprout without the dream of the sun. The same was true for our nymph. She wished to turn her enchanted forest into a true fairy tale kingdom and fill it with thousands of wonders. But plans so ambitious rarely go unnoticed by greater powers.
New notes creep into the aroma of the forest and the meadow. Now you smell a storm coming.
Those greater powers decided to punish the nymph for her boldness. They sent a horrible monster to poison the enchanted forest and kill the singing birds. The nymph was forced to flee, and finally she found shelter here in the stolen lands. Here she hoped to sprout the seeds of a new dream, even as she mourned the dream she'd lost. But then the magic mist appeared, killing everything that lived. And the nymph cast about, desperately searching for help. So far, these are the fairy tale's final words. But I hope this is not the end just yet.
Would you be willing to share the details of your story about those evil powers, the enchanted forest, the monster?
One day, perhaps. Perhaps I will tell you more. But it doesn't matter now. We need to concentrate on the problems at our doorstep. The Stag Lord, the Druid, the Mist.
Okay. Tell me what to do next.
Search the area around the hut. Try to find anything that remained of the Druid who lived here. I am sure the fog is his doing. This suffocating veil is as vicious as his nature. We should learn more about the fog and the ritual through which it was created. Return to me if you find anything. The past may hide the answers that shape the future.
Okay, I shall return later.
I will be waiting.
The nymph whispers.
I know the way. What's that?
Something. Token of the Dryad. Some loot. Looty loot crap.
I'll go ahead.
Okay. Modern house, time-worn, and apparently deserted. The stone altar is decorated with eroded foliage patterns, symbols of green faith. Nugra's lost note. Another one. Where are we now? Is this one? Old notes. Lost note. I went to the old Temple of the Oak again today. Wicked, gloomy place, just like my soul. Used to shine once, and it is hollow and horrible now. Did he spy on me? Maybe I should lock him up. No, let him be. What can he do, the useless coward? Just whimper and hide. Okay.
All according to plan.
You come again. Did you find something?
I found the Druid's notes. They mention the Temple of the Oak. Can this help us?
An ancient temple. The temple of the Stag God. Yes, that must be it. The place of power where the Druid created the fog. Perhaps we'll be able to cleanse it from there. The temple hides in the thicket not far from here. You'll need to go there and purge the place of whatever evil still lingers there, summoned by the Druid's sinister ritual. Take care. You are my only hope.
Obi-Wan Ben Kenobi. I have a clear goal now. I'll continue my journey. Okay. Another woofer. I'll get a bless out on Emiria actually. Last a minute, so we need. And maybe just got there as I killed it. Okay. Failed that one. And what's that there? Ground near the chest is covered with culinary herbs. They dried out long ago. That's a hint, ladies and gentlemen. Plus that note we found earlier about herbs. Split that. One stack of herbs in there. Close it. Up again, and we have a short sword. Bodily Transmutations Part 1, which we need for later. 2 cooking ingredients. A short sword plus 1. I don't think it's good for anyone. Actually, what's that? Max sticks are full. I've got that, so yeah. I was thinking if I took that off and just wore those, would it be better? But no, that's only plus 1. Oh. Okay, that needs to go into my loot box. A juice box. Right. That's it here, isn't it? Nothing else. Right. Temple of the Elk. How long have we been recording? Half an hour. Okay. Half an hour. Abandoned hut. Oh, Temple of the Elk is here. So, around here. Everyone's gonna get tired. 14 hours left. Oh, that should be right. What's this? Technic League's mage. A group of well-armed fighters approaches. One of them raises their voice, pointing at you. Hey you, stop right there. Kalana, look at this one. What'll she do? The group's leader lays a cold, watchful eyes on you. This one, I suppose, but I don't like her snout. She studies your companions, carefully but nonchalantly, to examine the goods at the market. Listen, you tramps, we've done Technic League. Our slave died. We need a replacement. One of you will be coming with us. The rest of you are free to go. I advise against resistance. It'd be a quick trick to kill every one of you. Choose now the one that you will give. Oh, this is going to be a bad fight. What is this Technic League? One very serious organisation from Nymeria. People with whom you better not start a fight. And with whom you better not bother with foolish questions. You can sure talk. Let's say you fight. I've only got 5 people. Big mistake. Right, swordsman, mage, Kalana. You, Grease. You, there. Archer. Don't fall on the grease. No, that's there, okay. And get the mage. Excuse me. Cause fear will save. They're doing grease, I'm doing grease. Oh, grease worked. Have him there.
Repent.
And maybe let's get that up. Well, that was pointless. I gave her a weapon to it. She had a bloody longsword.
Avenge me.
I'll reload that. What happened to Lindsay's sword? Where's it gone? Strange. Okay, so deflection bonus. Do you have deflection? You don't. You do. Protection. So give it to have him then. That. Summon monster, maybe. I don't really have much to do to bark skin. If I get ambushed, I have time to down it, but maybe. You don't have any natural armor, do you? No, so. Enlarged person. And maybe I have one. Give you one as well, I guess. Secure, cure, cure. Mage armor. That's just natural armor. Everyone's got that. Not you. You don't have 4. Use that on you. Reduce person, remove blindness, resist cold, vanish. Yeah, okay. I forgot that could happen. It's random. It might not happen again, but it might do. But I can't be doing without a person. There we go again then. Yep. Okay, let's get that out. No, actually. Go to there. Get a bless up.
Let us strike as one.
Repent.
Fell over on Greece.
This should do it.
Lost.
I'm not having 4 people. It's impossible to do anything else with 4 people. Or is it absolutely going to give me this? I'm not going to get 500 experience just for one quest if I come back here. Let's go this way anyway. See if it happens again. Yep, it's going to happen again, isn't it?
Let us strike as one! Do not force us!
Repent!
Why are you firing over there? I was going to fire this one then. Oh no. Days on the swordsman. She's killed that one, so days on this one. Oh, maybe it's down. Not gonna maybe. You get up. You come here. Have him. Do that. Choose strike.
Your life ebbs low.
Maybe he's still on the floor. Okay. Right then, maybe. Don't go into the grease. The grease still there? It is, I can't see it. Go around this way. Oh, look at that. 23. You beauty. Right, we've got one left, isn't there? Yeah.
Tear them apart!
But you gotta fall over now because of the grease. Do you have anything you can do from afar? Cast out yourself anyway. Why are you running forward to hit them with a... You have crossed paths with technique. This shall be your undoing. Nice one. Jesus Christ. Well, he does 12 with the sneak attack. That was it. Wow.
I wrote it like I saw it.
Wow. I'm surprised we survived that. That was rough. Then again, it is unchallenging. Is that grease still there? So I should have faced back to 1 out now. It's 20. Okay. Nope. Get out the grease. Can't tell if the grease is still there. Because of the weather. Oh, just gone. Okay, because this is a static encounter, let's have a look. Heavy encumbrances because of the storm. And yes, if the lightning hits you, it does cause damage. Still 500 away or 430 away. Didn't get that much experience for that fight. But yeah, if I'd gone down to 4 people, there's no way I could do anything. It's such a disadvantage. Maybe on the easier levels, but not on this one. I did get this Shield of Faith out a bit too late for Harem there. I should have brought it out earlier. I think it was just heavy. So I could drop it and then leave. But it doesn't actually move that much faster when you're not heavy. With medium. Okay. Absolutely nothing. Okay. Come on, you. The insidious henchmen of the ominous Technic League have disappeared into the black wilderness of the mysterious Stolen Lands. But not for long. Soon we'd be upon them. First, though, we'd have to pick up their trail. To do that, we're gonna fail that. And that. Yeah. Without searching for other ways to simplify our work, we followed the trail of the Technic League. Failed. As I've written before, Stolen Lands are a mystery covered in a thicket, and not just any thicket, but an especially dense one. The henchmen of the ominous Technic League, who, as we recall, are insidious, used this peculiarity of the landscape to cover their trail. We wandered in the forest for a long time, soaked our feet in the swamp, and got scratched all over by wild raspberry. At last, we found their camp. I'm not going in there yet. I just used all my spells up and stuff. Where? What's down here? Near the Temple of the Elk. Now let's get back to Old Legs anyway. I'll carry on. Let's hope I don't get attacked now. Okay.
I'll go ahead.
We have a visitor, Jod Kavgan, a venerable priest of Rastel. Wants a word with you. Yeah, okay. Take all this crap. Spit that one. And that. I know there's not all we can get. I don't know if he wants that though. Sell that. And do you want this heavy flail instead of the normal flail? Heavy mace is 1 to 8. That's 1 to 10. That's two-handed. That's not. Two-handed heavy flail. An S-stock +1. 600 gold that is. I'll sell that. Masterwork longbow. That's an exotic weapon, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. What else can I sell? Sell that, sell that, sell that. Keep that then. Sell that, sell that, sell that. Keep those in case I need them. And that. Okay, what the hell's that? Snowball. Can't remember picking that up. Oh my god, 1500. Ah. What you have? What do you have? Wand of Mage Armor. 50 charges. That'll be good for the Smilodon. 562. You know what? I'm taking it. It stops having to use a spell slot as well. Right, let's talk to Jod. Where is he there? And give Svetlana back her thingy. Tell them about the visions that led you to the Temple of the Elk.
That's why I'm here.
What do you want from me?
Find the Temple of the Elk. I've pieced together its location from what I can remember of my visions. I have a rough idea of where to look for the sanctuary, somewhere in the North Nile marshes. However, I don't possess the strength to walk this path myself. Do not reject my plea, good traveler, and I'll repay you as best I can. In these dark times, people rarely help each other without compensation. May Erastil forgive us all. But I am sure my healing abilities will be useful to you.
I found the place.
How may I serve you?
What services do you offer? I can sell you various divine spell scrolls. They're quite useful if you don't have anyone in your party who can read them. While you're in the settlement, or indeed any place with a cleric willing to help, you only need to open your bag and choose the scroll you wish to cast. I'll be happy to read it for you. However, take care out there in the wilderness. A scroll is useless without someone who can read it. Choose a scroll in your journeys. You need a spellcaster whose magical training covers such spells, or someone skilled in magical devices. Need to have a cleric. What do you have? True light wounds. Okay. It's for the same price as Ocken before we got the discount. Protections aren't bad. Raise dead 6,000. Yeah. Disease and paralysis and fear, good. And he's got a lot of resist, that's good. Restoration and lesser restoration. That is cheaper than the potions. 12,000 for resurrection. Oof. Okay. Whom we given Wand of Mage Armor to? You can't use it. That would be you then. You can use it on Doggo. And anybody else doesn't have a shield. Like me, you. No, it's Mage Armor. I'm thinking of shield, which I don't have. Mage Armor is good for Doggo and people who don't wear armor. Like, if you take your armor off, you can cast it on yourself. Or take my armor off, it'll be exactly the same as what I'm using. I've lost 2 strength. Oh no, because I'm fatigued. Okay. I'm not going to get 400 here from Svetlana, am I? Here's your ring, Svetlana. Kressel gave it to me. I even managed to convince her not to fight me. Svetlana sighs bitterly. I suppose I should tell the truth about her. Kressel wasn't her real name. Her real name was Irena before this. She's a daughter of my mother, and her second husband, my half-sister. I can't help but feel like everything that happened to her was my fault. She always had a wildness to her. She'd wander the streets hanging out with a bad crowd. Until the day she passed, Mother complained about Irena constantly. Back then it was just cruel games and strange escapades. She never really hurt anyone back in Restov. Her father didn't live much longer than our mother, so I decided to try to help Irena. I brought her here, to the Stolen Lands, though Oleg was against it. And once here, she immediately fell under the Stag Lord's influence. She never even needed to meet him. The stories and rumours from local hunters and bandits were enough to win her over. She would tell us how he was the real leader, unlike Restov's softies. Eventually she ran away, only to return with a new name with a pack of thugs to collect taxes from us. What's worse, she participated in the torture and execution of prisoners alongside the Stag Lord's minions. 45 experience. I don't know if there's any way to set her back on the right path, but I'm grateful for your kindness. Perhaps there's still hope. For the sake of my mother's memory, I'd like to believe that. Okay. It's nowhere near. That's only 389. Give me 389. Okay. What else can I shove in here? Didn't weigh anything. £300, how? Is it these? That's 12. 7. Oh, it's probably the armour as well. That's 15. Oh, that's heavy. That's 200. Because we just got loads, didn't we? Yeah, it's the camping supplies. Okay. But that's 4 meals on the road.
All according to plan.
Without having to, Okay, just go to find Temple of the Elk. Okay. So how long have I been recording now? 50 minutes. So it's good time to end. I need 14 cure light wounds, 1 moderate. And we've still got cure light wounds and moderates on people, haven't we? You got mage armor. Okay, so you can use that on Doggo. Enlarge person, cure. You got enlarge, just in case we get to a tough fight. Cure moderate, which was clutch in that last fight against Technic League, because otherwise you would have gone down. Shield of Faith. +2 deflections wasted on you because you've got deflection anyway. No, you don't. That's right. Shield of Faith is like a ring, like the ring of protection. Yeah. Okay. Right. So next, Temple of the Elk, or not? Anyway, that's it for this episode. Didn't really do much because of that Technic League ambush. But going down to 4 people with what I've got to do in the next couple of episodes would have been impossible. Just be outnumbered and overwhelmed constantly. So anyway, thanks for watching. Next episode, I don't know, maybe Temple of the Elk, maybe Sycamore ground level, maybe the Technic League. Anyway, that's for another time. And that time, I hope you're going to join me. See you then.